Welcome. And the question today from Acidic Lee is, what item under $50 drastically improved your life? Hi, this is Derek. I just put the Drama Llama, Fred, back in his llama pen, so that I can do this quick video for you with some of the stuff that Fred found on Reddit earlier today. If this is your first time watching our videos, help me out by watching to the end, and then giving me some feedback in the comment area below. I do respond to every single one, so don't be shy. And if you want more of these videos daily, don't forget to like and subscribe, with notifications turned on for this channel. Oh boy, let's get ready for some drama. Benjamin answered with, it's a small thing, a closet rod installed above my washer/dryer, and extra hangers. Now clothes get taken out of the dryer and put on a hanger right away, rather than end up as a pile on the floor. Or in a basket never to be properly put away. Beer Garden answered with, curved shower rod. I always appreciate them in hotels, but never got one for home. Outlaw Gentleman answered with, a cheap microwave and coffee maker for my work van. I have an inverter for my tools that I use to run them. Hot coffee and hot lunches make a huge difference, especially on bad days. A microwave in the winter is a game changer. Have one in my work truck. And it makes the whole day better, to have a warm lunch, when you've been freezing outside all day. Do you know what makes it even better? Hot cocoa. Instant hot cocoa, the kids' stuff. People dismiss it as a kid's drink. Seriously, drink a cup on a cold day. It's godsend. Nikolai 417 answered with, my apartment has like zero counter space. In reality, only a total of 5 feet spread through 3 areas next to the sink and stove. I spent like $15 on a 4-foot table. That now holds all my kitchen stuff like a toaster, distiller, crockpot, and instant pot. It has just enough room for all that. Since it is a common question, the distiller is for purifying water. It boils water, then collects the steam, and condenses it back to water in a pot on the side. It is the exact same process as to how to make stronger alcohol. But this is a higher temperature, so it leaves behind solids that I clean out once a week. I like pure water, and I get all my minerals from my foods. I enjoy cooking, so I choose menu items that get all my minerals. I'm a big fan of baking racks for making use of kitchen space. Hokey Pokey Guy answered with, 11-pound capacity digital kitchen scale. For baking, cooking, and correctly identifying portion sizes. It has changed the way I bake. No more trying to make the measuring cup level, or worrying about the compactness of my flour. I even buy the large block of butter, instead of the more expensive half-cup sticks. Because I can just weigh it out. Just put the mixing bowl on the scale, and tare after each ingredient. Add it for the butter. Yes, ours have marking too. But the wrapper isn't always aligned to the edge of the stick. And on the big blocks, it can be hard to cut vertically, to get an accurate amount. Boos81 answered with, a rubber bristle broom. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and my house is all hardwood and tile. A regular broom just sends the fur floating everywhere, but my rubber broom keeps it all nice and tidy and easy to pick up. It works on my area rug and upholstered furniture, too. Mad Fishmonger answered with, shower chair. I've got a messed up back and I initially got it for that. But even if my back was fine, I'd still have one, they're so useful. If you shave your legs, you won't regret it. I'm heavily pregnant at the moment. And have been seriously considering getting a shower chair. Lol. Now I think I may just go ahead and do it. Melxioko Late 89 answered with, hot water bottle. I live in cold Scandinavia and have chronic pain. It gets used pretty much all year around. I recently backed a Kickstarter campaign for the heat bag. It's made by the guys that also made the ostrich pillow. It has a clay core you can boil or put in the microwave. When heated, you can put it into a kind of pillow. Thick, soft, and insulated on one side and silky on the other side. It feels amazing, and keeps the heat longer because of the insulation. This thing is amazing. I gifted it to my girlfriend for Christmas and she loves it. Sweet Holy Mary answered with, my $9 pill organizer. Friends have laughed at me. Because it seems like an old people thing, but I finally managed to stick to my meds. Yes, ironically my ADHD is so bad I couldn't even get that done. To me this was a real life changer. Black Magic 999 answered with, battery pack to charge your phone. We've all been in situations where having your phone on is super important. And not having to be tied to an outlet is even better. Bunny 10561 answered with, fluffy duvet covers. My bed was always cold, but now it's not 12 pounds for single, 15 pounds for double. Shoeless Laces answered with, a rice cooker and electric kettle. I used to sometimes eat rice and drink tea. I now eat rice and drink tea all the time. In England, you'd be seen as a weirdo if you didn't have an electric kettle lol. This comment really baffled me as a Brit. But, everyone has a kettle as standard, it's like having a fridge. Australia too. We stole the idea from you guys. Probably stole the kettle too. Coffee Cat 072083 answered with, gonna sound silly but, a good set of 3 different sized stainless steel whisks. You would not believe how much easier making sauces and eggs are with these. Also a whiteboard to keep on the fridge, makes it easier to note down what you are low on or out of. Edit. Also, a weighted blanket. Reduced my nighttime anxiety attacks by a lot. People are asking so the blanket is tranquility. Cool to the touch 20 pounds and the whisks are Mainstays brand. Bartolo 20 answered with, earplugs. They saved my final exams in high school, when my sister and her 1.5 and 3-year-old kids tornadoed through the whole house. I play some music super low on my earbuds, and then wear my shooting ear protection over them. I can't hear crap and instantly focus. Saved me every time. I took an exam last semester at my noisy parents' house. Thimble and a Corn answered with, a wake-up light alarm clock. The light turns on gradually, and wakes you up gradually, rather than waking up to obnoxious beeping. Makes the start of my day more positive. Dash T-Lud answered with, weighted blanket and, or a good pillow. Your sleep quality will improve. Being well rested, has to be one of the few good things to happen to me in 2020. I had a weighted blanket for years. It was my cat on top of the blanket. Background Lychee answered with, thanks Reddit for the impromptu. $153 worth of life hack items, I've just bought off Amazon at 4:38 a.m. Wits answered with, 3-meter long charging cable. I got a 10 feet USB extension cable to a friend, who was recovering from surgery at a hospital. He told me that was the best present he ever got, his words, in my life. I've spent months hospitalized before. And while there are many outlets behind the bed and around the room, they're all just barely out of reach of your average 3 feet cable that comes with your phone. Being in the hospital is really, really boring. You'll be surprised how quickly you can kill your phone's battery. Then you have to ask a nurse to plug it in for you, and twiddle your thumbs for 2 hours while it charges over on a table out of reach. If you're lucky you can time it right so you start charging right when you get some morphine and can take a dope nap. A long cable is amazing. Zebras and Dogs answered with, something called the helping hand. It's basically a litter picker, which was actually invented for the disabled by the way. I am disabled and a wheelchair user. My occupational therapist gave me this years ago, to help me get things out of high up kitchen cupboards, etc. I still have it and it has been a life changer. Drawing X Flies answered with, a butter dish and butter tray. Room temp butter is always available. No more effing with trying to spread hard butter out of the fridge. Poking Cactus answered with, a heated blanket, don't know how I ever survived winters before this. Same. Saves putting the heating on for the whole house. When all you want is for your bed not to be ice cold in the evening. My bedroom is in the attic and it gets cold. Due to how stuff is wired, the heating in my room only goes on when it's cold downstairs, but since it doesn't get that cold downstairs, my heating never starts up. This has saved me so much cold nights, curl up in a ball at night trying to warm up. It's amazing. Watanabe Lover 69 answered with a coffee grinder. Buying whole beans and grinding them yourself gives infinitely better coffee than buying pre-ground. Actuary Ba answered with a non-stick electric griddle. You can cook a bunch of stuff on that thing. Edit. Adding to the list. A coffee maker and a knockoff Yeti tumbler. You can save a crap ton of money that way. Apple Potomos answered with pocket and Swiss Army knife or multi-tool. I have two that I keep on my at all times, and use them pretty much daily. Will Beach 8890 answered with a $1 corkscrew that I keep in my car. The amount of times I've been the hero because of this, you wouldn't believe. And finally, Key Jim answered with a bidet. No more itchy, Bernie stinky butt. 80% reduction in toilet paper. Why did it take me so long to get one? Well, there you have it. A perfectly great question answered by a bunch of fine and honorable citizens. Help support this channel by smashing the like and subscribe buttons. And hit that silly little bell as well to ensure you get the latest videos as they come out. Fred is always finding stuff for me to post regularly. So this is Derek signing off. Thanks for watching. Good grief, it sounds like Fred is out of his pen again. I think he found more drama for me to share with you. See you soon.